Bit Digital cuts another new deal for AI. Hut 8 announces its earnings today. Well, they did it already this morning. And Bitcoin holding over $70,000. Let's talk about it. Welcome back. Let's look at Bit Digital. They are having another phenomenal day today. Let me turn off that volume profile so you can see it a little bit nicer and the internals so you can see everything a little nicer here. We are on day 2 of just massive volume here, not volume, but massive price increases here. We're up 8.4% right now. We were up 10% at open today, almost at $2.80. We're so close to that. We're getting very close to that 290, which is where the 200-day moving average is. I do think we are going to collide with that soon, and that happened off of a very specific piece of news. Let's talk about that real fast, and I'll come back to the chart. Bit Digital, and this was 2 days ago. On Tuesday, Bit Digital announces customer proposals. So like the customer that they work with proposed this to expand existing agreement by an additional 2,048 GPUs. Now, this is for the AI side of their business, and this is going for in a big way to help them get to their $100 million revenue on AI per year. Before this, the goal was 50, and then around Q1 this year, that goal changed to 100 million. They got very quickly, just 2 months into this new endeavor, they were on track for 50, and this here puts them on track for 100 million a year in annualized revenue from this business. And that is fantastic. They are being rewarded handsomely for this announcement and for because of their ability to execute on it. They've shown that they have the ability to execute on this, that their customer that they're working with is real, is paying them, and they are going to double down on their deal with Bit Digital, and Bit Digital is getting the rewards for that today and yesterday. Honestly, so this is going really well. You can see here we are solidly now, as of today, outside of this handle here. So we've got the cup right there, starting around March 8th. The brim of the cup being about 261, 260-ish. We came down to 227 in this handle, and we are now solidly out of it. If we can hold above the 50 SMA and we get one more positive day like Monday, because tomorrow, remember, tomorrow the market is closed for Good Friday. If we can get another open above with a bit of a gap on it like this one, I mean, there's a gap in the bodies, but not in the wicks, but in the bodies. If we can get that, I do think that $3 will be coming very quickly for Bit Digital. I'm also feeling very good about this because we got a bounce off of the bottom of the megaphone, which means we're not breaking out through the bottom of the megaphone. And if we continue on up, the top of the megaphone is way up here at 450. If we're going to continue on this megaphone pattern, which until I am provided a reason to believe that we are no longer going to do that, I'm going to just continue to assume that we will be doing that all the way up at 450. If we go further out, to a few days even, just like because of the angle of this megaphone, a few days out, we're looking at 5, 6, making new highs on the megaphone if we continue with the megaphone pattern. Now, I'm not saying that we necessarily will jump up to $5 tomorrow, but if we hold to this megaphone pattern, we should be looking at getting back to the top of it. Now, if we do not get above $3.35, it's not going to happen. That's just how it is. It won't happen. But I do see a path very quickly to $3 right now. Let's look at a line chart. Yeah, there we go. Let me turn off some of this other stuff so we get to see it really nice. So let me just turn off all the drawings, actually. Whoop, there we go. We're seeing an inverse head and shoulders right now. We got a shoulder here on March 7th, right? Then we got the head here March 15th to 19th. Then we got another peak for the shoulder here on March 26th, and we are playing out right now. The top of this head and shoulders, like if this does the full head and shoulders move, we're looking at a move to 314 to get to this high. And it could continue further from there, but if it continues to play out, and we are above the neckline on this inverse head and shoulders. if it continues to play out, 314 is going to come very quickly, probably by mid next week, honestly, with the way that this pattern is playing out. That's where we will encounter some probably tougher resistance on this specifically. Let's look at the volume profile, see if that plays true. It does. About 315, we got that spike of volume. And if we can get above this at 323, if we can push from 315 to 323, we've got lessening volume, and then we got a big gap right here up to $4. So Bit Digital is looking good right now. This is a very exciting chart. This is exactly what I want to see on this chart right now. This is great. I like all of this. Okay. Hut 8 announced earnings today, and they are up 12.45%. It must have been good. I haven't looked at it yet. Let's click on it. Let's take a look, and let's see. It's not telling me. All right, I looked for it for a bit here. I could not find any actually like good reporting on Hut 8's earnings this morning. I know they came out this morning before market open, but I can't seem to find any clear reporting on it. This is the best I've found so far after looking through several articles just now. This came out today, Thursday, March 28th, 5:11 a.m., which would have been around the time, well, for my time, would have been around the time that they reported their earnings, and it's showing it here. Revenue increased by 32%. Okay, that's great. Net income improved by, to $6.2 million. Adjusted EBITDA soared 386%. That's one of the reasons they're getting a really good turn. They're almost 20% up today. That's insane. Their Bitcoin holdings at 9,000. That's great. And their energy capacity. Okay, that's not important. Okay, the other thing I wanted to look at here, it actually has a report for how much it costs them to mine a Bitcoin. I like that. That's great. This is really interesting. I love that. So now this is energy costs, of course. This doesn't include like administrative costs and other things. But pure energy cost for Hut 8 to mine a Bitcoin in 2023 was $18,815. And it's been slowly increasing in cost for them over the last couple of years. But going into the halving here, we can probably expect them to be somewhere about what, 36,000, 37, almost 30, almost $38,000 to mine a Bitcoin. So now we know their cost. So with Hut 8 here, we got a 20% day up. We're way up on the RSI. We're looking really good. Everything looks great. Let me get rid of all my drawings. We're above the 200-day. If we can stay above the 200-day moving average here, we can easily get up into this empty volume here and start looking at this high around 1847 here. That is looking good. We are making higher lows. We've been doing that for a while. We now made a higher high. I just want to see it hold this. I do expect after today probably a bit of a pullback on this, maybe a couple of percentage points. Hopefully not all the way back down to $10. Maybe we'll hold, around 1150-ish. That would be fantastic on Hut 8. This one's doing great. I might have to start looking at this one a little more closely, noting that they are getting some profitability. Their cost to mine a Bitcoin is known for the year now going into the halving, and they're doing very well. They have a huge, huge Bitcoin treasury that is going to benefit them going forward, and this is all very good. So let's look at Bitcoin for the day. We did over the last 3 days, we're making a bull flag here. If we close up around $71,000, I'm going to say that this bull flag is confirming upward towards the previous all-time high of $73,000. And remember, I am expecting it to get up to this level and then probably start pulling back to 70 to 68,000 perhaps to form that handle on the cup. So I'd be looking at something like that, and then breaking out. Let me maybe put it about maybe there-ish. Yeah. And then once we got above this, I'd be looking to break out. Let's see if it actually does that. I'm curious. I'll leave it there for now. That's all I've got for you today. Bit Digital doing exceptionally well. Now it's up 11% plus at the moment. Hut 8 doing exceptional off of its earnings. Bit Digital off of the news that its customer would like it to expand its AI business. They said the magic words AI. They executed on it. That is just giving me further confidence in their management team and their ability to execute. And of course, that is paying off well, and the market is rewarding. Bitcoin doing very well today, up 2.43%, making a bull flag, eyeing up previous all-time highs at $73,000 to form up on that. cup there. Let's see if it stops there. I think we'll make a cup. If it doesn't stop there, who knows where it'll go. That's all fantastic. We got the halving coming up very, very, very soon. We've got just a little over 20 days left before the halving is upon us, and then all pandemonium breaks loose in this market. Are you prepared? I know I am. So none of this, of course, is financial advice nor a suggestion to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever. And with that said, please like, comment, and subscribe, and have a profitable day.